Now y'all know when I lose an entire message, somebody doesn't want you to hear that shit. But I don't give up. So let's do it again. Let me still see if it's recording though. I think it's safe to say we're good to go. So what I was connecting to, it was an ancestor, a woman. She was talking about a man within your lineage, somebody who started to construct something, somebody who started to build something, work on something. And specifically what was, oh my god, thank you. And specifically what was, I hope I remember that. Specifically what was coming up was like, you know how some political parties, when they like when elections happen and they end up like changing or whatever for, you know, there is sometimes construction that they abandon, like they stop working on buildings and stuff. That's what I was seeing. Somebody abandoned something within your lineage, some type of power, some type of tower. I was actually going to say tower, and that's what came up the first time, but I just wanted to say power, a type of power, because I'm seeing this I'm seeing a building that the entire foundation is there, the structure is there, but it's like you can see it was like abandoned. You can see it was like the entire foundation part of it is there, and it's like a few bricks high up, and it's like it just like whoever it was gave up on it. And what I was seeing is like this person didn't want to carry both positive and negative, I don't want to say negative, but light and shadow within them. They only wanted to use the light. They only wanted to operate. They only wanted to work. They only wanted to function when they felt to function. They only wanted to put effort into this when it felt good, when it felt inspiring, when it felt like, oh, this is gonna pay off. That's not how it's supposed to go. You were supposed to use both light and shadow. And something that came up, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is something that it has 3 wands. In one of the decks I use, it has 3 wands on the side, but one of them kind of like blocking the path. And I'm seeing that's how you are seeing your shadows, because in the same way that you carry this person's ability to build this tower, to build this power, and kind of to reclaim this power as well, because it is something that the construction already started happening, you also carry the abilities to give up, the excuses, the fears, the doubts, the constrictions, even physical constrictions as well. You carry those aspects. You carry the light and the dark within you. And it's like this person liked the light, but they didn't like the dark. They didn't like when it got uncomfortable. They didn't like when it got fearful. And you see that this thing is blowing like fully black smoke right now. That is interesting. That is interesting. What's coming up is that you need to get accustomed and you need to get comfortable with the uncomfortable emotions. You need to get comfortable when the doubt comes in. You need to get comfortable when the procrastination happens. You need to start looking at the dark. You need to start looking at your shadows as opportunities as well, because this person was very heavily one-sided in regards to how they function. And even when I was like tapping into that energy, like something flew into my eye, like a little white thing, and I couldn't see from this eye. Like it was literally happening, like something, a part of me couldn't see, like one of my eyes, I couldn't see through one of my eyes just now. That's what it is. It's like they couldn't see from their light, they couldn't function from their light, they couldn't operate from their light, they couldn't build from their light. They only wanted to, they're dark. Sorry, I meant they're dark. But it's interesting that I said that though. It's like they couldn't sit in their shadows, or they couldn't sit in their, you know what I'm seeing right now? I'm seeing somebody who lives in a neighborhood, and it's like one of their neighbors is like kind of obscure or like different, I want to say. And it's like you look at this person like this, you look at this person like what the, you know. That's what I'm seeing. It's like there are aspects of you that you are like that towards, and it's not supposed to be that way. Because the thing about this structure, it's meant to be a pillar of truth. Because what I saw specifically, it was like a lighthouse. It was a tower, and then I saw a lighthouse. And in a lighthouse is literally something that sits in the middle of, you know, the ocean, and it's dark, and that's when it comes on. It needs the darkness. And something else that came up as well, when you become the star, when you sit in that embodiment of being a star, You show appreciation for the dark. You show appreciation for your shadows. Because how in hell will you be seen if there are no shadows? How in hell will you construct your path? Will you be able to be seen and recognize your own light if there were no darkness? You need to start sitting between both energies. And I know I'm saying you don't need, I mean, you want this thing, you want to reclaim this thing. I now remember the first part of this message, it just came to me, I'll go into that just now. Sit in both of them, because this thing, this life that you are creating for yourself right now, it is something that is coming back within your lineage. It is something that somebody had that same dream, they had that same desire, they had those same wants, and the fears came up and they gave up. So the first thing that came up, will you be able to, literally the exact thing I heard, will you be able to recognize this thing when it happens? Like I'm what's the word? Paraphrasing. Will you be able to recognize it when it happens? Will you be able to, wow. Wow, that's so cute. I'm seeing like 6 of Wands in this deck, like the 6 of Wands, how it's like a celebration. I'm gonna end off this message here, but sit in the dark as happily and as contentedly as you sit in your light, because they both serve their purpose. And if you can't see from the shadows, then truthfully you can't see from the light.